the corner of the paddock. I'm just going to sit there and kind of snuck back out. Are you kidding? I just got a glimmer of that. What the hell? Yes, what a day! It's a really strong wind today. So I'm just working down. I stay in this bush here, and when it comes out to the corner of the paddock, I'm just going to sit there and see if the deer feed across. So the wind's pushing this way really strong, so I'll get up here and see what's out in the open. There's a heap of deer. Probably like 30 deer out there. I've got here a bit late. There's another little group down there, but who knows, something could spook them. I just got to sit here till dark. There's only probably 15 minutes left of light, so yeah. Oh well, it's good just to see them. There's the other lot, and they've just winded me.
With the deer staying on the safe side of the fence and not feeding onto the property I could hunt, I called it and headed back to make some dinner.
One of the main things you always do, especially if you're new to bow hunting, put your release onto your bow. Otherwise in the morning there's so much gear that you have to get ready, and yeah, between your backpack and all this gear and whatever and filling your water up, yeah, it's just keeping stuff together, getting everything ready the night before, so you can just get out of bed and get into it. So I had quite a few deer just then on dark that were just sitting out in the open, so I kind of snuck back out. Didn't want to disturb them too much. The group on the far right kind of got a little bit of my wind, but yeah, there was a heap of deer, so hopefully in the morning you can kind of get back down in that same area. If they stay feeding out there in the night, and they hopefully come back into the shade on the property here, and yeah, we'll just sit there and wait for a little ambush on sunrise. That's the plan. Gonna cook some dinner and then get an early night's sleep.
At about 11 o'clock at night, I woke up to a heap of gunfire and someone was spotlighting the block next door. So that meant those deer were gone. Jeff picked me up and we drove about 20 minutes to another block he has access to, and we set out for the morning.
That's a good mob. Holy shit.
How many do you reckon there are?
Well, I counted 40.
With the sun getting higher in the sky and the deer slowly feeding off into the bush, we thought this might be the last chance. So Jeff decided to have a crack at an open stalk. Me and my mate George sat back to watch the show, and Jeff slid in to see if he could try and knock down a nice little doe.
Yeah, this is Jeff. That's close enough. Oh, he's in trouble. He's down. Yes, Jeff. Yeah, nice little doe. Good clean shot. It's a pretty quick kill too, so.
She only went 30 yards at best.
Oh, perfect. That's a perfect eater. Stoked for you.
It'll be rather delicious.
I'm just going to do this deer in this tree just here.
Jeff had to head off to work, so I took the deer back to his property, cleaned it up, took most of the meat for myself, and I was going to drop the back straps off on my way through town.
Alright, so I kept all that deer. I got the rest of the skeleton, chopped it up. It's in there. It's a bit bloody, so I won't feel. I'll probably get taken off. And then, yeah, I've already packed everything in. So yeah, all the meat's done and in here. It's in some bags to soak up any blood or whatever and let it cool down a bit. And then, yeah, I'll eat these for lunch because they're going to go off. So I've just finished cleaning up his deer. I'm going to get a fire going, cook some lunch, and then, yeah, not far from here, like a 40-minute drive, there's a little spot, and I heard you can get blue sapphires there, so maybe I'll go have a dig for those, and then we'll go for an arvo hunt, see how we go. Breakfast of champions. 2 sausage sangers. Keep the other 2 for down at the creek, but yeah, gonna head down, try my luck again at these sapphires. I'm gonna clear a heap of the area, clear all the rocks, and I might even jump in and go for a snipe, and depending on the water flow, see if I can get in there and, you know, see them visually with a mask and snorkel, because I reckon that'd be pretty cool, but it's friggin' freezing, so see how we go.
This was only the second time I've looked for sapphires, but they work on the same principle as gold. They like to sit on the top of bedrock, they're heavier than all other stones, so they should be in that last layer of rock sitting on the bottom. By then using these sieves, 1/2 inch and 1/4 inch, you shake the material side to side and then flip it onto a rock. Then you should see the bright blue sapphires sitting on top in the middle.
Oh, water in my gumboot.
And that's not the start I was looking for.
Ah, more water in my gumboot. scanning for gold. I don't know how people do this. My back is killing and I've done about 10.
By shaking left to right, the heavy should hit the bottom of each sieve and move towards the centre. Then you remove the larger rocks and start looking for those brighter colour blue sapphires.
If you can see that. Alright, so we just found our first sapphire. Just put him down on a blue rock, which is really great. How's that? Super stoked. Anyway, gonna keep digging, see what else we can find. I just tried a few spots. Hard work, same as gold. So I was down in this crack, so I'll give it a bit more of a scrape. Alright, so I do the same, wash all the, get all the mud out. Alright, move these big rocks. So nothing there. Now last time that one stood out so clear, even at this stage. Nothing there.
And next second, this happens.
No way! Are you kidding? I just got glimmer of that. Oh my freaking god, that's huge. Oh, I hope my GoPro is on. Wow, there's all colours through it too. Here's my GoPro on. Yes! Look at this. That is huge. I don't know much about sapphires, but that is big. That is really big. What? What the hell? Yes, what a day! Chuck in the comments down below how many carats you think this thing weighs. And at the end, I'll chuck on some scales and we'll check it out. Jeff getting that deer Oh man, I just went up to the car, just ate that many gummy worms. This is killing my back. I was like, I've got to keep at it. Oh my God. No way, look at the size of this thing. I'm gonna put it with the other two. Wow. Yes. This thing was huge. And when these things are measured in carats, for 1 carat, a good clear blue sapphire can reach up to $1,200 per carat. And this thing was massive. Although not clear, there is an option to heat these in a kiln. And I just could not believe the size of this thing. That's 2 from 2 in this hole here. I knew it was big compared to what I'd seen other people find, but as a newbie, I had no idea how good that rock could actually be.
And although I'd been at it for hours, the fatigue was gone and I was determined to find more and stick around till the end, and we'll throw that on the scales and see potentially what it could be worth.
What I've been kind of doing is removing, and you can comment below and tell me what I'm doing wrong, because I'm just winging it here and I'm doing alright. So I kind of look for the bigger rocks and just check, and after finding those I'm actually really checking. And then I'm just kind of looking for the colour. Doesn't look like there's anything in that one. Oh, yep. Wow, I got 2. I got a nice blue sapphire there. Oh, 3, 4. I'm on. So you can see those ones there. There's a red zircon here. There's a heap of sapphires in this one. All right, I'm gonna go take this over and pick them out. Sorry, I thought that was focused then, but yeah, there's some nice. You can see those ones there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's another one there. That's 6. I think that's spinel, that one. But there was a red one here too. I don't know if that's a, I don't know, people are gonna have to comment for me. I'm gonna have to go check, but it's definitely something that's worn the same way. Wow, that was a cracker. Haven't really looked through the rest of it yet either. Last pan, where's the light? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sapphires. 1 red. I don't know what that is. Zircon, and then a blackjack. Oh, man, I'm on. I'm gonna just keep digging here. Another nice one there. It's pretty crazy. It's still got the shape of like a crystal. Oh, no, no. that one there? Oh. Oh. No way. That's a cracker too. I don't even know if this is on. I think I forgot to put my GoPro on. I just saw that land. Oh. I thought it was on. That camera's on, so it would have got it. We'll check that one later. That's a good sapphire too. Wow. I'm finding him just better with my fingers. Getting right down the edge here. Whew. See those blue ones in the middle there? Another one there has drifted out. Yeah, it's just they're going to the bottom in the middle of the pan because you're shaking it, so. All right, go chuck them in. Oh, there's a little red one again. We're on again. That one. Maybe need to get some tweezers. There's that one there. It's a lighter blue with some colour. Wow, that one's sick. It's got one out of the top sieve then, another nice one. Pretty insane. I'm so happy. Sorry, I'm trying to get the light here. Yeah, you can see some of those colours are pretty wild. Well, I'm here for a few days. That was my first crack, so I'm going hunting now. But yeah, I'll probably keep these two separate from hunting because I got some people who don't enjoy the hunting as much, so I understand that. But look, if you are interested in some of the hunting clips, I don't ever show anything gruesome. I eat everything that I hunt, and yeah, bow hunting's pretty selective. So anyway, what an epic start to my sapphire journey. I wanted one so bad, just haven't put the time in. And yeah, to come away with that today is insane. Like, look at the size of this thing. That is huge. So yeah, Jeff shot that doe this morning, cleaned it up, and then I spent the day in the creek looking for sapphires because it was pretty warm. And yeah, I kind of wanted to have a crack at it last time, and so I drove down to a creek. It's like a 40-minute drive from here. Had a crack, found some stonker. Just like crazy stones. Like, I can't believe it. Big blue sapphires. So I'm pretty stoked with that. Just about to strap in, head back down to this like fence line, and see if anything's walking around. If not, I'll jump around the back of the property. Yew. Very quiet so far. It's very crunchy too, super dry. Yeah, I'm just coming down here, out into this fringing paddock country, and hopefully they're just crossing from this property out into the next. Can get them coming back in from having a nice little sleep today. So I'm always looking for everything in the bush. Even this. You can see this log. There's a lot of wear on it. So it means that the deer are moving through here every day. Into the bush here. Thought there was another deer. I saw 4 or 5 just sneak off into the bush here. I don't know if they caught my movement, but the wind's good, so I'm just gonna dip down. I'm just gonna glass slowly through as I walk, just to make sure I don't miss them. Got some deer up ahead here. Don't know whether to wait it out. There's a few more over here. It's a pretty big herd. I don't know whether to wait and see if they walk on me on dark. Hopefully they come back this way. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Hopefully they just come in for cover on dark and just, yeah, come back this way. See how we go.
All of a sudden, a little spiker started walking straight towards me. This is what I've been waiting for. The sun was dropping away fast, but this was going to be my chance.
Okay, this guy's coming in. I'm going to put my other camera up. See if he keeps wandering in. Wind's coming towards me now too, so it's going to be perfect.
I've just walked off the opposite way. It was super frustrating, and this spot can be either a win or a dead miss every time. The deer are out in the open on the neighbour's place, and they walk back into the thick stuff where I can shoot them. But unfortunately, this deer had winded me meters from the fence, meaning I couldn't take a shot, as they still weren't on the right side of the fence. I decided to call it. I'd had a great trip, head home, cook up a feast, and then weigh up these sapphires.
Alright, so just got that ribs here from that fallow that Jeff got. Just gonna trim it up. You can see the shot there. So I'm just gonna go through, trim some of this excess meat off, and there's a few little bits where there's a bit of hair and dirt, and then gonna put a rub on it and chuck it on the fire. So I'm just trimming off any of the bits of dirt or any excess flaps of skin. Use all this for dog food. So this is just a dry rub. $2, cheap and simple from Woolies. I'm just going to chuck it all over. These are super yum, these little ones. They're dead set. I think they're $2 or $3 from Woolies. Like, you cannot go wrong. Alright, so just get a good covering there. Put like half a pack on here. So you're just going to let that sit for maybe, I don't know, half an hour. You can leave it for longer in the fridge or leave it overnight if you really want the flavours to get in. I've got this fire really hot. I've just got some old iron bark fence palings. So the fire's pretty good. This should just smoke it right up. We'll chuck the meat on. Boy, this one's not for you.
Have you been a good boy? Do you want me to get you something special?
Poor dog's been drooling the whole time been doing this. His eyes are sparked up, he can sense what's coming. But yeah, got a little shoulder blade. Here you go, buddy. Slow. Down the grass, buddy. Go on, good boy. Today's finds.
After a delicious feed, it was time to weigh up some of those sapphires.
Alright, so that's one of them. So this is the big dog. It seems, I don't know if it's just really dark or it's just the corner. That one's a bit murky, greeny blue.
About 15 minutes, and then I proceeded to go into the house. And as soon as I get to the closet, Ben grabs me by the neck.
I ended up with over 80 carats of sapphires, an amazing haul for my first effort. Anyway, hit subscribe, send it to your mates. There's so many epic adventures coming your way. I've got a hard drive full of epic hunts, gold missions, and more sapphire hunting. I'll see you next time.
Just here. The cracker. Favorite abalone.